friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to do another 90-day fiance happily ever after. And I'm not gonna keep y'all. Last night's episode, it was lukewarm. Child, nothing went on. Nothing went on, but I will like to say thank you for the ones that came out last night for my little live stream, honey. We had a good old time, child. We had a good time, and I appreciate y'all. I'll leave it in one of the cards for y'all to check out if you didn't see it already. But thank you all for coming out. I sure do appreciate it. Am I a live stream girl? No. Child, I got all off track. I was trying to keep up with the comments, child. But anyway, let's talk about 90 Day Fiance happily ever after. Y'all, let's just start off with Paul and Karina. Now, we know Karina has been miserable the minute she has stepped on U.S. soil. And she cannot wait to get home to Brazil. She gave Paul an ultimatum. She said, Firestarter, you got 2 months to get a job. You ain't got a job yet. Okay? And I'm tired. So anyway, Firestarter said that, look, I ain't got no job. She's miserable. I took her to a poop factory. That didn't help. She's in that storage unit. I got trash bags on the doors, on the windows. Nothing's helping. So let me just get her butt back to Brazil, child. So that's what they're doing. So they are packing up. He's fumbling. He's got things, luggage everywhere. Karina's just standing there holding piano. I was like, girl, the sooner you help him get those bags in that van, the sooner you can get home. Karina, girl, come on now. Whew. Lord have mercy. But anyway, they get to the airport. But before they get there, Firestarter is trying to call his mom. Okay. Of course, he wants to tell her bye, before he goes off to Brazil yet again. So they get to the airport. He's fumbling around and he's looking for his passports and the babies and Karina's, and he finally finds them. And who walks through the door? Mama Paul, honey. I like me some Mama Paul. So Mama Paul walks through there and she was like, oh my God, I thought I was going to miss you guys. And, I'm glad I came. And she was hugging Paul and she was hugging Karina and she's hugging Pierre. And she broke down into tears. And she says that, that she's going to miss them. And she's going to miss her son. And he's back over to Brazil. And she hopes that, he does right. And she wished Karina and Firestarter the best. I mean, just a mess. These two, I don't have any more to give with these two. No more to give. Let's move on. Let's talk about Colt, honey. Oh, weeba wa, oh, weeba wa, oh, weeba wa, oh, weeba wa. Honey, Weeba Wobble said, I'm going to show you better, I can tell you. Honey, Weeba Wobble is out there in the park. He doing all kinds of workouts, child. He is trying to get himself in shape. He said, y'all gonna quit talking about my tits. Y'all gonna quit calling me a Weeba Wobble. Y'all gonna quit saying that I'm heavy down at the bottom end. He said, I'm sick of y'all saying I'm bad body built. So he out there working out. I can't even front on Colt. You better work out, Colt. He done worked out so hard, y'all. He done threw up. We didn't need to see it, but he threw up. Now he there with his little workout friend. I guess his friend is a trainer. He's also a trainer slash Dr. Phil slash Iyanla slash spiritual guru. Honey, he's trying to give Colt some advice about his relationships and why do your relationships turn out like this, and maybe you need to slow down, with you trying to meet someone so quick. I mean, when you and Larissa broke up, you didn't have enough time for yourself before you went ahead and got involved with Jess. Don't be quick to get into a relationship. Once you start focusing on yourself and getting yourself together, the right woman will come. And then he brought the mama involved. He done brought Debbie. He said you need to talk to your mom. Okay? Your mama is an enabler. She's possessive. She all up in your business. That's who you need to talk to. Well, I was with you there for a minute, Mr. Trader / Dr. Phil / Eon. I was with you until you brought the mama involved. First of all, we all know what Debbie is. We all know what Debbie gives. Okay? But Debbie did not ruin his relationship with Jess. That was Colt. Colt was the one that showed off his penis to 8 women like he King Ding-a-ling. Honey, he thought that penis was hanging to his kneecaps. 2 weeks. He was away from Jess for 2 weeks, and he talked about how lonely he was, and he out here talking to other women. Ain't nobody to blame but himself. Now, Debbie being all up in his business, that's also Colt's doing as well. I know you love your mama, Colt, but there are boundaries, okay? And it's always been you and your mama, okay? Your mama is very, very, very protective, and she's an enabler. You can never do wrong. And, it helps Colt when he wants it to help Colt. When he needs his mama, it's okay. But when his mama is butting into his relationship, he got a problem with it. You can't have it both ways, Colt. So anyway, I think next week he gonna talk to his mama about her being all up in his love life and ruining his love life, child. Let's move on. All right, let's talk about Michael and Angela. This ain't gonna take long, all right? Michael and Angela, it's wedding day. All right. As we see last week, honey, that hairdresser / makeup artist beat her face and did her hair good, didn't he? So it's wedding day. Everybody is there. Everybody looks lovely. Angela walked down the aisle. Okay. She looked nice. I'm going to say something nice. She looked nice. Except for that bra. So she gets up there and they have to say their vows, and of course they get to the part of the obey. And we all know how she feel about that word, child. And so she was like, what? And then here's Michael was like, Angela, just say it. Don't be embarrassed of me. So she gritted her teeth and she said, obey. But we all know that she ain't going to obey nothing that he says, honey. So it's time for the reception, and everybody is lovely. They done changed, honey. Angela got on a red dress, honey. He got on a red pimp daddy hat. I said, okay, Michael. Okay. And they were dancing. They were drinking. And, honey, they had a good old time. And I will say, I like that cake. One side was United States, the other side was Nigerian. Very, very nice. I was like, oh, that was a good idea. And so everybody seemed like they had a wonderful, wonderful time. Well, it's time for her best friend to go home. And of course, here comes Angela. Of course, Angela has to make everything uncomfortable. And she come telling her friend that she finally got an orgasm. Ew. Her friend was like, oh my God. So her and Michael finally did the little bumpity bump. Child, we could have went all of our lives without hearing that. So they go out to eat, and it was a lovely little restaurant. What was it called, y'all? The Yellow Chili? Lovely. The food looked good. I was like, why don't y'all eat? Food looked delicious, and of course the friend, she has concerns because, she don't want Michael to use her, and she feels like that maybe Michael just wanted to marry Angela because of the green card, and Michael, he was like, no. This has nothing to do with the green card. I love Angela. We're married now, and that's it. Okay? I'm not using her to try to get over to the United States. I love this woman. Honey, you better. Michael, you better love that woman because, honey, she has embarrassed you from day one, child. embarrassed you, your family, everybody that you love. Honey, she done threw cakes all up in your face. She done cussed you. She's done assaulted you. Honey, you better be in it to win it. So anyway, so of course Angela, she's telling her friend it's all good. Okay, we've had our bumpy roads, but we here. We are married, and that's all need to be said. So, of course, just the friend, she was, had concerns because of the age difference and, him from Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. But the friend said, listen, they seem happy, they look happy, and look, if they like it, I love it. So she got on the plane back home so she could go back and tell all her friends and she could talk about Angela. Because y'all cannot tell me that they friends. They ain't no friends. They acquaintances. Angela just needed somebody to be a witness, child. We ain't never heard of her talk about no JoJo. Anyway, later on, they go out to for some drinks, and they talking about the visa and how soon, they want Michael over to the United States. Michael says, I'm ready, okay? I am ready. And so Angela said, you better be ready because I want a huge wedding. I want fireworks. I want everything. We are going to have a huge wedding, and you're going to provide it. I paid for all this. You're going to pay for the one in the United States. I don't care if you have to mow grass. Michael said he a worker. He a hustler. He ain't never been afraid of a job. Then why ain't you working? See, Angela, if you want him to provide and do all this, won't you want him working in Nigeria? You worried about what he doing 24/7. That man need to be working. But anyway, I digress, honey. Don't nobody want that man to work, I don't guess. But anyway, so later on, Angela gets an awful call from her daughter, Skylar, saying that her mom is unresponsive and on her way to the hospital. Later on, we find out that her mom is in ICU. And that's all y'all know. I don't talk about mothers. That is just awful. Okay, so next week, I guess Angela is trying to find, a flight back home as soon as possible. And I guess she's having some guilty feelings. I'm not going to speak on that, child. You chose to go over there to Nigeria to Michael to get married, and while your mama is sick. So that's your doing. That was your decision. And Michael, he's not even over here. He is not even in the United States. What is going on? Let's move on, child. All right, let's talk about Sulu and Kalena, child. Now, there have been family tensions. And we know that Kalena and his mama and that evil sister, we know they don't like each other. And it all boils down to money. Okay? The mama said that I raised my son to give money to his parents. The mama said it is Samoan tradition, his culture, his birthright, to send money to his family, to take care of us. That's what you do. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Ever since he done met up with Kalena, this older woman, she has been brainwashing him. She has been telling him to do things that normally that he don't do. It's all Kalena's fault. Kalena is to blame because my son don't send me any money. So it's time for the mama and the evil sister and the other sister to come over to Utah because Sulu said it's time for our family to talk this out. I'm tired of this, okay? So the mama comes in with not the evil sister, but the other sister with the disability. So they sat there, and it was so funny on the ride. They were looking at what was those rocks? Beautiful, beautiful. And the mama was like, do Americans clean those? Do Americans clean those rocks, honey? Do they clean them? And so Sulu was like, yeah, they knew you was coming, mama, so they cleaned those rocks. That part was funny. But anyway, just beautiful. And Utah is a beautiful state. I would love to visit Utah. It's so many states I want to visit, y'all. I'm going to too, but Utah just looks so beautiful. But anyway, you know, Asulu is talking to his mom, and he's like, you're going to have to behave. You're going to have to behave. I don't want no drama, and you need to apologize to Kalei. The mama said, I ain't gonna do it. The mama said, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. I'm not apologizing to that woman. Where my money? That's all I worried about. Where my money? I ain't apologizing to her. She done brainwashed you. Look at what she done caused. It's her fault. If you weren't married to her, you would have been there, gave me $1,000. I want my money. Did you see how she was looking at him when they pulled up in the airport? I said, Lord, there's something wrong with this woman. Anyway, so of course Kalena is talking to her mom and her dad. They done made it to the restaurant. And she's like, listen, it is tension. Okay? I am not looking forward to this, but hey, we have to talk this out. We have to get it out. And so the mama was like, I'm about it. Okay? I got some questions myself. And Papa Lo was so funny. Papa Lo was like, now what have I missed? What is going on here? Did y'all leave me out the loop? I mean, I know all about the Samoan culture. Okay? And you know, some Samoans is a little bit more over the top than the others. And even Kalena's mama. Kalena's mama was like, listen, me and your dad have had our problems, but it ain't never been like this. This is definitely a one family thing. They are over the top with this. Okay? They are too much with this money situation. So anyway, here comes, you know, Asulu, the mama, the evil sister, and the other sister. They sit down, and they're talking, and so Asulu was like, listen, I'm tired of this, okay? It's stressful. I do not want my family to argue with this family. We need to talk this out. And Mama, what you said to Kalena, you need to apologize for that. And at first, Mama's like, I ain't apologizing for nothing. You know the evil sister ain't going to apologize. She said, I want my money. You know what it is, okay? You know how you was raised. You supposed to give money. And so here comes Kalena's mama. She had to step in. And Kalena's mama was like, listen, okay? You can't ask for someone to give you something they don't have. You asking for $1,000 and they ain't even got $1,000. And so, of course, here comes Asulu's mama. It's his responsibility. It's what Samoan men do. They're supposed to take care of the family. And so here comes, you know, Kalena's mama trying to talk to Asulu's mama. And here comes that evil sister. The evil sister said, I'm not going to give you too much. Don't be talking to my mama. Why are you questioning my mama? And so Kalena's mama was like, mama to mama, I'm not even talking to you, evil sister. I'm talking to your mama. That's what I'm talking about. Don't be trying to talk to me. Don't be trying to get all rowdy up in here. Don't you see my hair up in the bud? Meanwhile, ain't nobody touching the food. Did y'all see all that delicious food on the table? I'm like, why are y'all not eating? So, of course, there was words. Of course, the evil sister. And then here comes, you know, they were going back and forth. And then here comes Papa Lo. Papa Lo said, now, calm down. Calm down. See, you up here. Bring that down. Y'all need to calm down. And just talk it out. You ain't about to get all rah, rowdy up in here. So anyway, bottom line is, all right, they ain't giving no money. All right, Asulu's mama got to crying and she apologized. She says, I'm sorry. And when she said that, this was after Asulu, you know, his balls dropped a little bit because Asulu said the Asulu account X'd out. Meaning you ain't getting no money. You ain't getting no money today. You ain't getting no money tomorrow. You ain't getting no money next week. That's it. Because see, everything was Kalena's fault. They blamed Kalena for this, that, and another. And that's what Kalena mama said, Kalena's mama said, you always blaming Kalena. Did you think that maybe one time that it ain't Kalena? That maybe it's your son? Did you ever think that? But no, they didn't think that's always, it's Kalena's fault. But anyway, the mama, the money-hungry mama, she apologized. And she done cried, and she was done. Okay, she was done. The evil sister said she ain't apologizing for nothing. That's what the evil sister said. The evil sister said, I want them to get a divorce. The evil sister said, listen, he done forgot his raising. She just cannot believe that he carrying on like this. Has he forgot what he's supposed to do as a man in the Samoan culture? She wants a divorce and she's apologizing for nothing because she didn't do nothing. She didn't say nothing out the way. And the mama apologized, and that's that on that. What y'all think about that, child? Was y'all more disturbed that they didn't eat that food? I was like, them pancakes! Was those hash browns? What's wrong with these folks? Let's move on. All right, let's talk about Andre and Elizabeth. It's wedding day. Elizabeth looked lovely. She had a little bit too much blush on, but she looked real pretty. And I will say, that little outfit, that little dress, she looked cute in it. She looked real cute. I will say, driving suspended G and her sister that don't know she be driving dirty. Honey, that dress that she had on was cute, honey. I said, okay, driving while remote, Jen. That dress was cute. That mama's dress, Elizabeth's mama's dress was pretty. I was like, they look really nice. Everybody looked nice. Andre and his family looked nice. Andre looked cute with his little outfit on. Andre got a little bit of a plump little booty. Did y'all see his booty? Andre ain't bad looking. He still getting on my nerves though, but he ain't bad looking. But he's getting ready with the fellas. And so he asked Marcel, he was like, so what went on with your little meet up with the Three Stooges? I heard that you told them things. And so Marcel, honey, his tongue started getting swelled. And he started gnawing the inside of his jaw. And he was like, he got the hen and the howling. And he was like, look, they caught me off guard, friend. I ain't know what to do. But see, I kept it good. See, I only told them, just a little bit. I didn't tell them all of it. See, you can trust me. I just gave them a little nibble. I didn't give them the whole dinner. And see, Andre was like, okay, because secrets, I got secrets. What secret do Andre have, y'all? We know about the corruption. We know about the fleeing. What is going on? Is there more to the story? Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing it. What is Elizabeth going to do? Leave him? He got a whole family somewhere. He got kids somewhere. He married. What is it? What is it? Child, whatever. So they all meet up. Everybody looks lovely. Okay? They are ready for this wedding. And when I tell you, when they walked inside that church, oh my God. That church was beautiful. Did y'all see? Oh, I loved it. It was gorgeous. If it was gorgeous through the TV, can you imagine how beautiful it was in real life? Just beautiful. So, the wedding goes on. Everything is beautiful. It was a lovely ceremony, and now it is time to spend Papa Chuck's money, honey. That reception, honey, was everything. They had food. They had drinks. They had dancers. It was, oh man, I would have had a ball at that wedding. People was dancing. Your dance machine. Oh, it was just great. And honey, guess who else was having fun? Driving while suspended, Charlie, honey. Charlie was getting towed up from the floor. resentful. He come talking about my dad got 7 kids. He got 7 kids. And guess what? He ain't never did this for any of us. Ever. So why is he doing it for him? Why is he doing it? So who are you jealous of? Driving while remote, Charlie? Are you jealous of your sister? Or are you jealous of Andre? Child, either way, honey, he don't like it. He says that my dad's spending all this money and gave us nothing. That's what he said, child. I wonder who paid for all your court costs when you got arrested. I wonder who paid for your fines. Who did? I bet you it was your daddy. But anyway, so he goes inside, honey. Every time you seen Charlie, his face is getting redder, and he had a drink in his hand. So everybody's having fun. Everybody's partying. So he goes up there. You know, Elizabeth was like, you having fun? Elizabeth was like, have you ate anything? Honey, he had a slur speech. He said something about a ham sandwich, child. And so she was like, you've been drinking too much. You need to put something in your stomach. That's what you do. Somebody shove some bread in my brother's mouth. Let that bread soak up that liquor. So he goes back, and he sits down, and child, honey, he is getting towed up. And then he starts cussing and talking all loud. And then Papa Chuck was like, oh, no. Papa Chuck was like, look at me, okay? Bring it down. See, you up here. You up here. You need to... See, you up here at a 20. You need to bring that down to a -3. If you don't hush your mouth, calm down. So you know Charlie, honey, Charlie didn't have nothing too much to say, child. Okay? He just steady drinking. And I was like, Lord have mercy. But you know, driving while suspended, Jen, she said, yeah, this is beautiful. Okay? They living it up. My dad spent a whole bunch of money. See, Andre fronting in front of his family and friends. See, his family and friends think this is how he live in America. His family and friends think that Andre got it going on. No, he don't have it going on. My family has it going on. Andre ain't got nothing. That's what Driving While Revolt Jen said. Okay? So it was later on, and it's time for people to make toast, and people had something lovely to say. And then here comes the Americans, child, just embarrassing us. Here comes Papa Chuck. The Americans got something to say. So Papa Chuck goes up there and he says, you know, congratulations. Thank you for having us. We have enjoyed ourselves. We have felt welcome. What made you change your mind, Papa Chuck? Because, see, remember, you was talking about peasant food. Remember, you was trashing them. Remember, you wanted to know all about Andre. But then when you found out something that really, it wasn't that really of a big deal, oh, now you trying to backpedal. Okay, well, all right. But see, he says you are part of the family and we love you. Everybody was like, oh. And then here comes Charlie, honey, driving while Revolt was like, I want something to say. I got something to say. Honey, Papa Chuck said, oh, no, you don't. Charlie said, give me that mic. He was like, you better kick your hand. Get your hands up. I said, let it go. When I tell you they were doing tug of war with that microphone, honey. And then here comes Charlie, talking out the side of his neck, talking about paying for some BS and all this bunch of crap, cursing. Everybody was just sitting there. And then I don't think that Andre's family really know what he was saying, but then it was like this. Honey, they got the cough. They got the clapping, child. I laughed, honey. Charlie was a hot mess, and I was here for it. So Charlie done embarrassed his family. He done got the cussing during the toast. Andre is living. Elizabeth is just sitting there, standing there like, what in the world? So later on, here comes Charlie, honey. Charlie done got to dancing. He's in the circle dancing. He feels no pain. Andre is like, I need to have a little talk with him. So Andre goes and finds Chuck and said, we need to go outside. not Chuck Charlie. We need to go outside. We need to have a man-to-man. So they go outside, and here is Driving While We Vote Charlie. He's talking about, you want to fight me? You want to fight me in Moldova? Charlie, you are tore up. Andre will wipe the floor with you. You won't be able to do nothing. You see 3 of them? How you gonna fight Andre? So, of course, it goes off. And that's it. That is it, y'all. Y'all, what y'all think about Charlie and Honey That Wedding? Leave it down below. Alright, that's it, friends. That's it. That's all I have. I don't have anything else. Y'all know the routine. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, bye.